In the last session, almost we covered operator precedence, special operators, ternary operator, like multiple things we discussed in the last sessions, right? Okay, like now, sir, at the finishing touch for these operators, there is one small thing I have to discuss. Okay, how to perform mathematical operations by using math module. Okay, how to perform mathematical operations by using math module. How we can do that? Okay, it is a very simple, it's a very simple terminology, sir. How we can do, sir? Here there is one word you have to aware. Okay, this word very carefully, right? What is this word? Everyone, can you please type? This is a very important word. Everyone, can you please type once? What is this word? I respond. What is this one? Module. Module. The most valuable, the most important word in Python is this module. Module, like. So now the point is, what is a module? Okay, forget about this math module. How you can perform? How you can perform mathematical operations? Later I will talk. First, my concentration is what is module? Okay, like now observe this a bit carefully about this terminology, right? Sir, if I consider I want to develop a Python application. Okay, assume that I want to develop a Python application I want to develop. In the Python application, how many Python files we have to write? Any number of Python files we require to write, source files. Any number of Python source files we have to write. So in that, suppose banking application I want to develop, then customers.py I have to take accounts.py related to the accounts. Next transactions.py. Okay, like so multiple files we have to develop. Yeah, the part of Python, application. Don't feel that, sir, the total functionality we have to define inside a single file named with a test.py. No, just for our practice purpose, just to get a basic idea, to get understanding of the words sake, the language, to get the knowledge, we are using practice examples by using one file. But strictly speaking, in real time, maybe a chance multiple files we are going to write, yeah, the part of single project. Any doubt about this one? Respond. All the people are in the position to understand my word. Respond. All the people are in the position to understand my word. So inside Python project, in the Python project or Python application, how many files are required? Can you spell out? Is it only one file or any number of source files? Is it only one file or any number of source files? Any number of source files. Maybe a chance multiple source files we require to write. Okay, well, now my question here is, okay, sir, I want to write first file something like okay, any name you can use, right? Customers.py. Okay, customers.py I have to write. Sir, now my second file. Okay, like here, do you know second file? Here just I'm trying to take accounts.py. accounts.py. Now the third file I'm taking. Yes, here my third file here is okay, now I'm trying to take accounts.py, customers.py, something like transactions. Just for your idea sake, I'm using these words. Okay, transactions.py. Okay, like I have three files are there, sir. Now, so for these things, okay, there is a variable or function which is required. There is some function is required, sir. Assume that some function is required. Okay, like sir, best example. Already we aware print f is one function or not? Print is one function. ID is the function. Type is the function. Type is the function. Okay, like sir, next reversed, like it is also one function. All these functions are by default available in Python or not? Yes, you can use Python itself provides inbuilt functions these. Okay, like now my requirement is Suppose I require a group of functions which are not by default available. What I will do is, let me take a small file. Okay, a small file. Let me take a small file. Okay, here I'm trying to take just calc.py. Okay, let me take that. Suppose here just my requirement is here def. Okay, yard like this I'm trying to take, or some like I'm trying to take x comma y. Okay, x comma y. The people who doesn't aware functions concept, just aware this is the way how to define return or otherwise print the sum. Print the sum is x plus y. Okay, like I'm taking, so the sum is x plus y. Next def product, like this I'm trying to take def product, like I'm trying to take, sir, product x into y. Okay, I'm trying to take product x into y. Okay, like I'm taking, sir, here take very special care how to define a function in Python by using def keyword. Of course, functions separate concept is there. There I will explain that. Don't worry, sir. Just for your idea sake, I'm trying to take. Okay, now, so here this is one function which is doing certain activity. What is the name of this function? Anyone, can you please tell what is the name of this function? Hey, respond. What is the name of this function? Sum. It is my own function. Okay, like sir, how many arguments we are passing? Two arguments, x and y. Now this function is the responsible to print the sum x plus y. Okay, like sir, now def product sir x comma y, print the product x into y. Okay, like I'm taking, sir. Yeah, that's all. This is the way how to define a function. Just observe carefully, right? How you can define a function. Okay, like sir, now I want to call this function sum of call 10 comma 20. Whenever you are calling like this, automatically, sir, this code is going to execute. Automatically this code will be executed. What is the output by default we are going to get here is sir, just observe that py test.py perfect, the sum 30 perfectly we are going to get. Okay, like sir, now the sum 100 comma 200. Sir, now what is the answer by default we are going to get? Yes, you can call this function any number of times, sir, but this time I'm passing 100 comma 200. Now the sum 300 by default you are going to get. The sum 300 by default you are going to get. Okay, like yeah, perfect, sir. Now my question is, there is one small thing. Similarly, you can call product also 10 comma 20. 10 comma 20. The product 200. Okay, like 200 here into division means floating point, but it's the multiplication. Okay, don't worry. Sir, here 30 into 40 I'm trying to take, sir. 30 into 40 like this I'm trying to take. The product 1200 like we are going to get. Any doubt? Are you feeling comfortable? How you can define our own function? How to call that function? Okay, like but functions concept, separate concept is there. There we require to talk about that. Clear, right? Yeah. Respond. If you are having any doubt, please let me know. Don't worry. I will explain. Okay. Up to this is the clear, right? Yeah. Next, run meet sing. Run meet sing. Here, if this function contain multiple lines, in Python, okay, curly braces are not required. Remember that, okay? So indentation, like there is some concept is there. I will explain. Here, any number of lines you can take. Any number of lines you can take here, because all these lines maintaining the same space. Remember this one. Now this total thing is by default considered body of this function. Okay, this is the way how you define a function. Okay, curly braces story is not required. Run mate. Have you observed, right? Okay. Next, how to call a function. So this is, we are writing the function. This is called calling a function. I'm calling a function by passing. This is the sum. Call sum by passing 10, 20. Yes, Sonali, getting the point? Yes, we are calling sum of 10, 20. This is the way how you can call. Okay, well, so functions separate concept is there. There I will discuss about in detail. Just aware what is a function. Now, sir, print function is there. ID function is there. Type is there. Reverser is there. Sir, int is there. Okay, input is there. All these things are Python's predefined functions. Remember carefully, sir. All these things are Python's predefined functions. Predefined functions, right? Okay, well. So now these are my own functions. My own function. So I'm defining my own function. Sir, here it's also my own function. It's not Python predefined function. I'm defining my own function. I'm calling that function like based on my requirement. Okay, like, sir, now my question here is, how many times I'm writing a function, I'm defining a function? Please confirm. How many times I'm calling a function, I'm defining a function only once. But how many times I can call that function? How many times we can call that function? Any number of times. You can call, no problem, right? But you have to define only once, but you can call that function multiple times. Advantage, code reusability is there. Sir, here, sir, assume that, sir, some 10 lines is there, sir. So every time, all these 10 lines is going to be executed. Every time, all these 10 lines is going to be executed, sir. Okay, like, now here observe, all these lines got executed. Suppose if I'm taking 100, 200, again all these lines is going to be executed. Have you observed, right? This is for the first function call. This is for the second function call. Clear? Okay, code reusability. Array, this code, how many times I have to write? Only once. But how many times we can call? Any number of times. There is no problem at all. Yeah. So what is the function? What is the advantage of function concept? How you can define a function? How to call that function? At very top level, basic idea. I hope you people are getting. Clear, right? Okay. Now, my next cinema. Here, just observe code reusability, the biggest advantage of functions concept, right? Okay. Now, my question here is, sir, in my Python program, how many files we can write? Any number of files, any number of source files. Array, this is one source file, it is one source file, it is one source file. What I will do is, there are some functions are required here, sir. Okay, there are some functions are required here. Sir, the same functions are required here also. The same functions are required here also. Array, multiple files required, some functions. What I will take here is, assume, let me take one Python file and define all the required functions, commonly required functions here. Assume that calc.py or otherwise util.py. Any name you can use, no problem, right? It is also just a Python file. It's also just a Python file. Don't worry, sir. Any name you can use, no problem, right? Sir, now you can define functions in this file. So you can call these functions from here, no problem, right? You can call these functions from other files also. Okay, like, yeah, beautiful, right? More code reusability or not? Are you getting more code reusability or not? Yes. Here I'm defining here, sir. Here I'm trying to define. Okay, calc.py, util.py. Here, like, sir, everywhere, wherever these files are required, happily you can use. We are not required to rewrite that functionality again and again. So code reusability is there. Okay, like, now my question is, sir, I will define two functions here. How you can call these functions here? Can you please tell the way? Can you please tell the way? Okay, like, very simple, sir. What I will take is, let me take these two functions. Okay, even the variables also you can take, no problem, right? Okay, as of now, let me take these two functions, right? Let me save this one as calc dot py. Okay, like what I'm trying to take some calc dot py. This is the name I used. Okay, what is the name of this file? Where? What is the name of this file I used? Which name? Respond. What is the name of this file? calc.py. Okay, sir, calc. Okay, calculator, something like calc.py is a Python file. Is my own Python file, my own Python source file, which contains which contains do you know which things are there, which contains the source code, which contains the commonly required functions, the commonly required functions. Okay, well, meaningful statement, right? Okay, now these functions can be used in any other source files. These functions can be used in any other source files, yes, possible. Okay, how we can do that? What is the way, sir? Suppose assume that there is another Python file I want to take, named with the transactions.py. Okay, like sir, what is the name I'm trying to take here is transactions.py. Okay, like let me save this one, transactions.py in the same location, right? Okay, do you want to create this file because this file is not there? Yes, transactions.py. Okay, here these are things are required. Whatever I define inside calc.py, I want these functions inside the transactions. Okay, what I will do is, sir, required functions are available where? Can you please confirm? Required functions are available where? calc.py. So, which file required these functions? Transactions.py required. What I will do is inside the transactions.py. Okay, if you want you can call. Okay, sir, here I'm trying to call sum of 10 comma 20, sum of 10 comma 20. Sorry, sum only, right? Yes, sum of 10 comma 20. Next, the product of 10 comma 20, like this I'm taking, sir. Let me execute this transactions.py. Observe that, what will happen is transactions.py. Let me execute this one. Immediately it's going to tell, immediately it's going to tell, boss, what is the meaning of this sum? What is the meaning of product? I'm not seeing from where you are using this type of terminology. Like it's going to tell the problem. It's going to write the problem, right? What I will do is, sir, you may get some confusion. Let me take someone. Let me take a product one. Let me take someone and let me take product one. Okay, like yeah. Someone and product one, because someone product are predefined. Now I'm trying to use someone and then product one. Okay, now here let me execute this code. Boss, someone is not defined, product one not defined. So where these are available? Okay, you are calling directly. Where these things are available? Can you please tell where these functions are available? Yeah, where these functions are available, please respond each and every person. In calc.py, in calc.py. Okay, now, so the Python file, okay, this a Python file which contain the commonly required functions, okay, is called module. Okay, remember this one, sir. Module is nothing but module is nothing but Python source file, which contains functions, variables, classes, etc. Any Python source file is called a module. Okay, don't think too much here. Module is nothing but something like okay, is nothing but Python source file which contain functions, variables, classes, etc. Okay, like now if you want to use members of a module in other Python file, first we require to take import that module. Are you getting what we have to take, sir? Import that module. So here, what is the name of our module? In which module these things are available? In which module these things are available? Calc. Now Calc will become name of the module. We have to import. After importing, now that module name, by using that module name, now you can call sir the required functions. Okay, you can call the required functions like so. This is what we have to do. Okay, like so. Now take very special care here. Calc file contain these things. If you want to use these members anywhere, what I have to take is at the beginning. Anyone can you please tell import? I forgot. Import module name. Array, which module contain? Calc. Okay. Calc module contain. Next, if you want to call anything, calc dot module name dot method. Similarly, calc dot product, something like yeah. Beautiful, right? Just because of this one line inside calc, 1,000 functions are there. All these things directly we can use inside transactions. We are not required to rewrite those functions again. Any doubt? Are you feeling comfortable? So what is the module? Module is nothing but Python file. Okay. If you want to use module functionality, anywhere, what you have to do is array import that module. Import that module and sir call the required functions. Okay, like now observe that here now perfectly. Yes, so those functions are executing or not. Array I'm trying to execute py transactions dot py. Okay, like I'm trying to execute this one. Okay, now the functions happily is going to execute. There is no problem at all. Feeling comfortable? Yes, friends. That is the beauty what you people should aware. Okay, so what is the meaning? What is the meaning of module? How you can use sir module functionality here? Not only functions, even variables also. Variables also. Okay, like can we use import calc.py? No, .py you should not use. .py is the extension. Okay, here compulsory you require to use calc only. Don't use calc.py. Piyush. Okay, calc. That's all name of the file. We have to use not extension. Suppose this calc contain, there are some variables also there. Okay, variables bank bank name is ICICI Bank. Okay, bank name ICICI. Okay, like location is equal to something like Hyderabad. Okay, like I'm trying to take this. So these variables, is it possible to access or not? Is these variables, is it going to access or not? Yes, why not? Okay, print module name dot variable name. What is the variable name? Bank name. Okay, bank name. What is the other variable name? Location. Okay, location. Like, is it possible to access variables or not? Yes, why not? Happily you can do that. Yes, observe that. Sir, location and bank name we can get. Clear, right? Are you feeling comfortable? Sir, where this total functionality is available inside the sir calc.py, but who is going to use these things, right? Inside transactions.py, this person is using all these things. Yeah. Okay. Can I execute? Can I sorry? Can I execute? Okay. So calc.py. If I execute calc.py, what is the output by default we are going to get? Anyone, can you please confirm? If I execute calc.py, what is the output we are going to get in this case? Yeah. Anyone, can you please respond, sir? I want to execute calc.py. Py calc.py. Yeah. Can you please confirm what is the answer we are going to get? No output. No output because you define two variables and you define two functions. You are not calling any function. You are not printing anything. What is the answer we are going to get? Nothing. No output. Someone is asking about, can you please explain like, next, if calc.py is in different folder, then how you can do that? That part I will take care. That concept is called packages. Sorry, Sridhar or someone. Okay, Sridhar. We will talk about that. That concept is called packages concept. In the later, I will talk about that. Okay, as of now, assume that both are available in the same location. Okay, well. So now I have one question. Tomorrow, I have another file is there. Customers.py is there, sir. Assume that I'm trying to open another file. Let me save this file. What is the name of this file is customers.py. Customers.py. Sir, now inside customers.py, can I call these members or not? Is it possible? Is it possible or not? Can I call these members or not? Yes, it is possible. So can you please tell what is the code? First, we have to import module name. Import calc. Sir, now which variable you require? Print calc dot bank name is required. Sir, which function you require? Calc dot some function I required with 100 comma 200. That's all. One variable is required, one function is required. So now you can. Now let me execute this one. Py customers.py. Customers.py. Okay, like I'm trying to take. Yes, sir, here attribute error. Calc has no attribute sum because the function name I used sum1. It is telling clearly. So module calc has no attribute. Have you observed, right? Module calc has no attribute sum. Now I'm trying to take sum1. Now observe, happily it's going to execute. Sir, now my requirement is this calc.py. How many times we are writing? Can you please confirm? Calc.py. How many times we are writing? Only once. Only once. How many times we can use? Hey, why you are silent? How many times we can use? Any number of times in transactions.py, in customers.py, even some other files also. Happily we can use. There is no problem at all. This concept, the biggest advantage of this module says code reusability. Okay, write once, use anywhere, any number of times. The biggest advantage what we are going to get, code reusability. Okay, this is the biggest advantage by default we are going to get. Clear, right? Are you feeling comfortable? Okay. No, Ritik, path is the different. It's not a path related thing. Ignore. Okay. Can we call transactions.py in customer.py which contains calc.py? No. Okay. No. It is not possible. Okay. As of now, the location is the same, but next level we will talk. This file may be available in some other folder also. Even that thing is also acceptable. Okay, that concept is called packages concept. We will take care. Yeah. Yes. Here, if you want multiple, our sum function can take any number of arguments and so on. Yeah, we have to take care. In the functions concept, how to define such a type of functions, I will explain. But as of now, our function can take 2 arguments. Yes, if the function may require 3 arguments, 4 arguments, any number of arguments, we can do that. That concept is there. Variable length argument functions. There is some concept is there. In the functions, we will talk about that. Okay. So all the people are in the position to understand what is the module, what the module contain. A simple sir module is nothing but a Python file. Don't think too much. It's a normal Python file. What module contain commonly required functions, variables, classes, and so on. I can use the word any Python file. Any Python file itself is considered as a module. Okay, like now how to use members of a module in other modules or in other Python files. Import module name dot function or variable. You have to use this is the syntax. Any doubt? All the people are in the position to understand up to this? Okay, well, excellent. Now here my requirement is, sir, observe carefully. Sorry. I want to, sir, this is the customers.py. This is the customers.py. From the customers.py, I want to call product. 3 times are okay. I want all these members, right? How to get all these members generally? Okay, whatever you wrote the code. Anyone, can you please write? Can you please type the code what I have to take? Array, I want to print bank name, location. I want to call some function. I want to call product function. Can you please write the code for that? Yeah, yeah. Please respond. Can you please write the code for that? Okay. First line. First line. You have to tell. Please guide. I don't know. I forgot because my memory power is very less. Okay, please guide me. Import calc, and then I want to call some method. Calc dot sum of 100 comma 200. Okay, sum one. Calc dot sum one of 100 comma 200. I want to call product also. Calc dot product one of 100 comma 200. I want to print location also. I want to print location also. Print again module name calc dot location. Okay, I want to print bank name also. Sir, print location calc dot bank name. Yeah, wonderful. Up to this, any doubt? Yeah, yeah. Please, up to this, any doubt? Yes. Okay. Now here just observe carefully. Let me execute this code. Perfect. It's working. Yes, this is the output. The sum 300, the sum 20,000. Hyderabad, ICICI. Like it's going to tell. Wonderful, sir. I have one small doubt. How many times I used calc word here? Can you please confirm? How many times I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So every time we require to use or not. Okay, here only this module name contain 4 letters. Suppose if this module name contain 10 letters, every time I have to write the 10-letter module name to access members. Compulsory. Okay. Is it possible to create a nickname for our module? Yes, so that in the remaining, I can call that nickname. Is it possible or not? Yes, that concept is called aliasing. Aliasing concept. Alias means array alternate, duplicate name, nickname, something. Aliasing of module. Okay, module aliasing. We can use very simple, sir. Import calc as C. Yeah, wonderful. Import calc as C. Now, what is the module name? What is the module name? Original name calc. But now you are defining what? C. Now you are defining what? C. C means what? Alias name. Alias name. Now in the remaining code, happily we can use a C. Okay. Import calc as C. Now C dot C dot C dot C dot. Okay, like yeah, perfect. Now also it's working properly. Is it more easy, right? Import. Okay, this is it's a simple. We are not required to use original name also. Original name, happily you can create your own nickname and you can access the members of that module by using this nickname. This concept is called, okay, module aliasing. Okay, module aliasing. This is what module aliasing means. Do you know aliasing? Aliasing means what we call alternate name. Alternate name, something like. Okay, well, now I have one small doubt, sir. Okay, if I create alias name, Ritik, sir, yeah. If I create alias name, can I access by using original name or not? Yeah. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? I created alias name. Now I want to use original name also. Original name also. Is it valid or not? Yeah, yeah. Please confirm. Is it valid or not? If I ask Python, array Python virtual machine, can you please execute this code? Immediately, Python virtual machine is going to tell, array Durga pagal ho gaya. Okay, you are defining nickname because you feel that the original name is lengthy. Sir, after defining the nickname, why you are using original name? If you want to use original name, don't create alias name. Why you did alias name? Why you created alias name? So once we create alias name, then original name we can't use. Remember this one, sir. We can't use. Now observe carefully. Yes, immediately name error cal C is not defined. My Python virtual machine knows only C, but not cal C. Remember, once we define alias name, we can't use original name. This is the rule. Clear, right? Beautiful shortcut. And this loophole you have to aware. Okay, like this one. Next, yeah, virtual environment itself is virtual machine. There is in Python area there is virtual environment. Some concept is there, Smita Das. That part I will take care. Clear, right? Alias names are valid identifiers. Any name, suppose here C1, you can use valid identifier. C1 acceptable. Any valid identifier you can use. Okay, C1, 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 C1. Like don't feel single character. It is any name you can use. Okay, Vrishali, I told right the both files are available in the same location as of now, but need not be. Somewhere also it is available. Okay, that concept is called packages concept. Later we will talk. Okay. Next, suppose here I'm taking calci as calculator. Calculator. Okay. Can you please tell is it acceptable or not? Array, is it acceptable or not? Can you please confirm? Okay. Yes. Valid. Yes, it is perfectly valid. Perfectly valid. Okay, like now have a look once. Perfect. It's working. But okay, Calci, I'm not feeling that much comfortable. I want to use calculator. Okay, no problem. You can create any alias name. Don't feel it is a single letter only. No, any variable name you can use. Okay. Now I have one small doubt. What's my doubt is to access members of a module, compulsory we require to use module name. Compulsory we require to use module name. Module name is the mandatory to use. So either original name or nickname, either original name or alias name, compulsory we require to use. Okay, otherwise you can't access. Otherwise you can't access members, right? Okay, this is sir. I don't want to use module name. I don't want to use module name while accessing directly. I want to call someone directly. I want to call product one directly. I want to print location. Okay, I want to take bank name. Is it possible or not? I don't want to use. I don't want to use. Okay, so module name to access members. So is it possible or not? Yes, possible. What is the way for that? We require to use from import. What is that? What is that? Can you please observe that? What we require to use from import. From import. Okay, from calc import someone from calci, import someone. Now you can call someone directly. Okay, have you observed? You can call someone directly. But what about product one? Location, bank name. Sorry, you imported only someone. Up to someone, I will provide the support. Up to someone, I will provide support. But the remaining, there is a problem. Arre, 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 arre. Can you please make the remaining also available? Oh, product one. Okay, someone, product one. Okay, now product one also is going to work out. The sum and product is working. Hurry, not only this, location also, next and after that, bank name also, okay, like this. Yes, perfect, it's working right. Sir, instead of like this, can I use a star or not? From calci, import the star. What is the meaning of star? What is the meaning of star? Star means what? All. Okay, now also happily it's going to work out. Feeling comfortable? Okay, so we can access members directly, sir. No problem at all. Okay, like so from import, from calci, import someone. Okay, or import someone comma product one, product one, or from calci import star, like this one also you can use. Itself is acceptable. Now we can access members directly. Now we can access members directly. Correct? Are you feeling comfortable, right? Yeah. Okay. Now the next cinema. Now the next, here see this one. There is one more thing is also there. Sir, how much facilities are there? Observe that in Python. In Python, how many facilities are there? Like you should aware. Okay, now there is one more thing is there, sir. Okay. Uh, there is one more way. When to use which way to import module then? Parag, based on your comfort, anything you can use. Import star is not going to work out. Sonali, import star is not going to work out. It is not Java. Import java.util.star. No. Here from import we require to use. Okay. Next, one more thing is there, sir. What is my thing is from calci import someone. Now someone of 100 comma 200. Is it valid or not? Can you please confirm? Yeah, please respond. Is it valid or not? 100% pakka, this one is the valid working, the sum 300. Now, sir, here see this one. What is the module name? Calci. What is the member name? Member means function name or variable name, someone. Sir, someone is also a bit lengthy. Now, yes. From calci, import someone. Yes. Now, someone is available with the name yes. Yeah. Okay. Now you people may feel sorry showing old output only. Okay. 5 plus 8 I'm taking. So different value we will get. So member aliasing. Yes, so this is what the member aliasing. Is it possible or not? Yes. Observe the sum 13 perfectly itself is possible. Okay, not only modules are member aliasing. This is called member aliasing is possible. Okay, from calci import someone. Yes. Yeah, perfect. Suppose I want to call product also, comma product one. Yes, p. Okay, let me call p of 5 comma 8. P of 5 comma 8. Yeah, wonderful. Have you observed, right, Hari? What is this yes and what is this p? Okay, like yeah, observe the sum 13, the product of 40. Perfectly, it's going to work out. So what is a module, how to import a module, what are various possible ways are there to import a module. Now all the things are very, very clear, right? While calling as data, how it is identified in source file? Ganesh, simple terminology, you are calling yes. Okay, observe that. You are calling. Ganesh is asking, sir, yes, you are using S of. How Python virtual machine can identify? Very simple. All the links are there. If you want, you can observe that. The links are available. Have you observed, right? Sir, SA 5, 8. I'm calling this one. I'm calling SA 5, 8. Now my question is, here see this one. Whenever we are using yes, Python virtual machine is going to check. Yes is the alias name for someone. Oh, yes means someone I have to execute. Then immediately, someone from where it is importing calc. Now it will go to the calc. Someone is going to execute by passing those two arguments. Yeah, Ganesh, it is a straightforward. Everywhere links are there. Python virtual machine can recognize, can identify. What is the problem with that? Okay, next up. Ganesh, getting the point right? Okay. Next, here still some people are having. Sir, are the functions someone product one in Calci? Can I use from Calci import some? Yes, product as P. Sravan, I hope your doubt got clarified. Sravan Sai, your doubt got clarified. Now, to how to extract the contents of a module? If after some time we forgot what is there in module, yeah, Nikhil. For that, there is a way is there. That part I will take care. Okay, dir function is there. Suppose inside calc, which members are there? I don't know. Which members are there? I don't know. Then how you can do that? Help or dir, like there are some utility functions are there. By using that, we can identify. Of course, that part I will take. Here, see this one. Sir, now up to this. Okay, how to import a module? Can you please tell? Import module name or otherwise import calc. One way. Next, import calc as C. Module aliasing. Next, sir, from calc import a particular member. Okay, this is we do. Sir, can I import multiple members or not? Product one. Can I import all the members or not? Okay, star. Next, from calc import someone as S1. Is it possible or not? Yes, all these things are applicable. Clear? Are you feeling comfortable? Yes. Someone is asking about from calc import star as a. What is the meaning of this one? Piyush, Python virtual machine will give left and right. What is the meaning? What is the meaning of this one? Array, can you please access all the members with a word? No. Member to member, different name must be required. That's why it is invalid. We have to take flexibility, but not complete flexibility. It's always a bigger problem. We have facilities there up to certain level. Clear? All the people are in the position to understand what is a member. Okay. Now I have one small doubt. What is the module? What is the advantage of module? How you can use module functionality in other Python files? That's all. These are the things. Please guide, sir. Up to this is a clear, right? Any doubt? Any explanation is required? The new members, especially, there are our innocent people are there. My favorite students. Yeah. My favorite students. Sonali. When I like, there are some students. My favorite students are there. Are you feeling comfortable with this? Yeah. Sir, here very simple. From calc import someone as S1. Now this is called member aliasing concept. Member aliasing concept. Okay. Next, someone is asking about this question. Import calc and from calc both are doing the same. Both are doing the same, but this one is going to provide more flexibility for us. What is the reason? What is the reason for that? In this case, to access any member, compulsory we require to use module name. Correct, right? In this case, if you want to access sir calci dot someone, we have to take. We have to take. If I use this import, but if I use this import, sir calci is not required. Yeah, Prashant. Okay. Next, there is one small point is there. Nikhil is asking this doubt. Sir, I have calci is there, but I don't know which members are there inside calci. Import calci. Import calci. I don't know which members are there inside calci. DIR of calci. Array, can you please tell which members are there inside calci? Can you please print all those members? Yeah. Print of DIR of calci. Print of dir of calci. Dir is the predefined function to list out all the members present inside a module. Dir. What is that function name? Please confirm dir. Director. Can you please list out something like dir? Now observe that. Yes. Here, which members are there? Which members are there inside calci? Which members are there inside calci? Is sir, here these are predefined members. For every module will be added. Don't worry much about this. All these things we will talk. Bank name is there, location is there, product one is there, someone is there. Okay, like clear? Nikhil, Nikhil, I don't know which members are there inside calci module. Can you please list out all the members? Can you please list out all the members? Then dir is the function we require to use. But instead of dir, there is a help of calci. It is also applicable. Okay, help of calci. Sir, what is the difference between these two things? Is dir is always going to list out names. Array, is it a variable or is it a function? Is it a variable or is it a function? We don't know. We don't know that. We don't know. That's why better to go for help. If I use a help, now it's going to tell help documentation. Yes, observe help on module calci, name calci, which functions are there, which variables are there. Beautiful. What is the name of the file? This is just a dir is just going to list out which members are there, but a help function is going to provide array, which variables, which functions, which are functions, which are variables, like perfect. This information by default we are going to get. Okay, like yes, that's right. There is a way is there, that part we will take care. There is a way. I don't want to import a particular function. I don't want to import a particular variable. Possible or not? Yes, possible. Okay, don't worry about that. Security constraint. Yes, there is a possibility is there. Help will give only important function. No, all Nikhil. Yeah, that's it, sir. So what is module? What is module? Next, what is the advantage of module? How to import a module? What is module aliasing? What is the member aliasing? How to list out the content of a module? How to list out which members are there inside a module? All these things are very clear for you people. Okay, like now, now the next cinema. What I have to take is, sir, still Ritik is asking. Ritik is asking one interesting thing. Hmm. From Calci import star, accept someone like this, sir. Ritik is asking from Calci import star, accept someone. Wow, wonderful, sir. We can create our own Python. Okay, accept someone. Ritik. So it means you don't want someone, correct, right? You don't want someone from Calci import star, import star. Okay, you don't want someone. You don't want someone. Are don't use a someone. Don't use someone. Whatever you required, that thing only you can use. What is the need of specifying except someone? Getting Ritik. So no such type of syntax like this. Okay. From Calci import star, all the things are available, but I don't want someone. Array, don't use someone. Don't use someone. That's all. Okay, this type of syntax is not there. We can create our own Python, it seems. Okay, well, if there is 100 elements, we want to accept only one. Ritik, that's what I'm telling, right? Why you want to accept only one? What is the meaning? You don't want to use, correct, right? You don't want to use someone, that's why I don't want this. I don't want this, correct, right? If you don't want this one, if you don't want this, don't use that. So here I'm taking from Calci, import star I'm taking. I want to use only someone. Product I don't want to use. Product I don't want to use. No problem. No problem. Only some you can use. It doesn't mean compulsory all the members you require to use. Only required things only we can use. Yeah, clear, right? Ganesh, something like that syntax is there. Somewhere we will discuss in the modules concept. Don't worry about that. Yeah, okay. Sir, that's a basic idea about modules. Everyone got. Sir, to define mathematical functions, math module is there. It is a predefined module. We are not required to write. Array Calci is my own module. I wrote on my own, but math module, it is a predefined module. It is a predefined module. Sir, it is a predefined module which contains several functions, several functions for mathematical operations. For mathematical operations which contain several functions for mathematical operations. It is a predefined module which contains several functions for mathematical operation. Sir, can you please tell how many which functions are there? Okay, like what I will take, I showed already one way, right? Import math. Am I required to write math module? Am I required to write math module, or is it already available? Is it already available or not? Yes, it's already available. Already available, right? Okay, we are not required to write. It's already available. So now from here, dir of math. Can you please print all the members? Print all the members present inside math module. Yes, observe that. Okay, E is there, exponential. Ceil function is there, exp function is there, gcd function is there, gamma function is there, pi value is there, pop function is there. Okay, like a square root function is there, tan h tau. Okay, like these things. But I have the doubt. Array, which are functions, which are variables. So if you want to know that information, what is the way? I forgot. What is the way? I forgot. Help of math we require to use. Help of math we have to use. Observe that. How beautiful. Help on built-in module math. Help on built-in module math. Name of the module math. Sir, this module provides access to mathematical functions defined by the C standard. Okay, a cos, return, okay, functions. A cos, a sin, a tan h, ceil function, comb function, okay, like cos function, cos h, degrees, like exp function returns e raised to the power ex. Yeah, like these are factorial function, like multiple functions are there. Okay, like multiple functions are there. Okay, like yes. Okay, now which variables are there? E variable is there, 2.718. INF is there, NaN is there, pi is there, tau is there. Okay, like these are the variables, right? Clear? Next, everywhere this hash symbol we are using. Sorry, have you observed a forward slash? Slash symbol we are using. What is the meaning of this? This concept we have to talk in the functions concept. The name of this one is positional only parameter, positional only arguments. What is the meaning of that? That part I will take care. As of now, ignore this one. Okay, we will discuss. There is a meaning is there. positional only parameter, keyword arguments, positional only parameters, like there is some concept is there. Here at this stage you can't understand. In the functions, I will talk about this one. It is a new feature in the Python. Clear, friends? What about math module? Which functions are available in the math? Okay, like next, sir, here what is x? X is just a variable. That's all. Okay, now from math, import star. Okay, print square root of, sir, 4 square root of 16. I'm trying to take square root of 16. Print pi value. Print pi value. I'm trying to print. Is it valid or not? Respond. Is it valid or not? Not symbol. Pi is a variable. Pi is a variable. Don't use this symbol pi. Pi. Don't use this symbol pi. It is the pi. Okay, like now observe. Now observe that 4.0, 4.0 square root of 16, 4.0, because it's always going to return double. I mean float value only. Next 3.14, 3.14 itself is the value. Okay. Next thing, what I have to take, that's all. This is one thing, right? Sir, next, assume that a small thing I'm trying to take. Multiple members are there. Don't worry much about that. Sir, write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a program here. Just observe that to find area of the circle. Area of the circle with the given radius. With the given radius. Okay, like yet our child word, you did not provide any arguments or pi. Array, pi means it is the name of the variable. Pi is the name of the variable. Okay, pi value 3.14. 3.14. It is just name of the variable. Who is asking? Venkat Reddy. Getting that pi value is a 3.14. It is a variable. That's why I can print just like a location, bank name, like, yeah. Here write a program to find the area of the circle with a given radius. Okay, like now what I have to take? Anyone can you please tell how to find area of the circle? Sir, pi r square. Don't ask how this formula is coming. How this formula is coming, don't ask. Pi r square. If you know r is the radius, pi r square is name of the pi r square is the area of the circle. Now what I will take is, okay, from math import star, r is equal to assume that int of input of enter radius. Okay, like I'm trying to take. Okay, now print okay, print the area of the circle. The area of the circle is, sir, how to find area of the circle? Pi into r square. Okay, like, can you please confirm, is it valid or not? Pi into r square. Okay, r square means r, this is the power operator. Pi r square, valid. Or the same thing you can ask, power of r comma 2 is also there. Sir, power function is there in the math module. Power function is there in the math module, sir. Sir, what is the, have you observed, right? Power returns x power y, x to the power y. Okay, like here power r square, something like it's going to work. Or some people may feel, array r square, right? R into r also, yeah. Okay, like all these things are going to work out to find the area of the circle. By r square, okay, like power operator, exponential operator, or r into r means r square only. Even power function is also available in the math module. Okay, like, yeah, please confirm what is the output we are getting, sir. Enter radius. Okay, for now area of the circle. In all cases, am I going to get the same output or not? Okay, If I can take 5, yes, in all cases, the same output we are going to get. Are you feeling comfortable? So that's all. This is just basic idea about modules concept. Python biggest specialty is lakhs, crores of modules are available for the Python. For any requirement, predefined, ready-made modules are there. Happily, we can import and we can use. But we have to identify which module, okay, which modules are available. Just based on your requirement, you can explore from the Google or somewhere, okay, or by practice, you people are going to get common user modules. Don't worry, sir. So now if I ask the question, are for mathematical operations, do you have any module in Python? I want to perform mathematical operations. Do you have any module in Python? Is it available or not? Yes. Which module? Which module? Math module. Math module. Now by practice, you aware. Slowly, next the things also. Array, I want to perform testing. Testing. Do you have any module? Testing. Do you have any module? Yes. PyTest module is there. Unit test module is there. Sir, I want to generate random numbers. Do you have any module is available or not? Yes. Random module is available. Like by default, by practice, commonly user modules automatically you will get. Don't worry much. Okay. Clear, right? Everyone in the position to understand? Any explanation is required? That's all. The next cinema, we have to talk about input and output statements. Yeah. How to install new module. I showed by default with Python which modules are available, but how you can install new modules, Venkat Reddy, we will come across. Don't worry. Pip install module name. There is utility is there. Okay, that part I will take care. Input and output statements. We have to discuss oddly 2 sessions are required, and then I have to talk about flow control. With this concept, okay, these backup sessions are going to be completed. Okay, right, sir.